4 stainless steel rings. Nothing peculiar except one thing. And I see I have some magicians and trap doors, no soft spots, real piece of rope, isn't it? Okay, now come over here, open this up all the way, Taylor. Show them there are no secret compartments, no knives, no scissors. That's it. Nothing that would cut that piece of rope. Okay, Taylor, put it over your shoulder for a second because I'm going to ask you to use both hands. Just hang on to it. Okay, come on over here. Hold on to this. Hold on to this. Tie a knot. Tie a knot as tight as you can get it. You're not going to hurt me, so tie it real good and tight. That's tight enough. Okay. There we go. A square knot and a piece of rope. Very good knot. Now, would you cover my hands for me, please? Okay. Thank you very much. Harry had a promotional stunt on the show. He offered $1,000 to the public, to anybody who could beat his time in getting out of the same things he was getting out of. Nobody ever beat his time. My friends who work with him told me he had the act rigged. No one knew that, but he could get out of the locks and chains, the handcuffs, and knew how to do it. This was known as a 5-second rope tie. He tried to get out in 5 seconds. But before I do that, I can see by the skeptical looks on your faces that you want to see the knots one more time. Come here, Taylor. Take the cover off. We're going to show them the knots are still in good shape and still tied. Okay, Taylor, cover me up. That's it. Now, it's getting kind of breezy. You got to watch it. See, otherwise, you got to keep the corners down. He got out in 5 seconds, believe it or not. There were times. Rope tie. The Keller rope tie can be found in the library and the magic books, and that'll be under rope tricks or rope escapes. Keller rope tie was around 1888, invented by the old magician Harry Keller, world famous illusionist. So there you've got the story behind the trick. Laura, a really intense question. Have you ever answered a question your husband thought of before he asked it? And he said, I've been thinking about it all day. You know what that was? Brainwave. That's right, folks. That was a brainwave. For thousands of years, they thought it was witchcraft. They burned them all at the stake. Then they thought it was psychic and occult power, and it was none of that stuff. They found out that we give off little electric impulses when we think. Today, for the last time at the festival, this lady is going to transmit a brainwave to the crowd. That's right. You're going to see it right here in Fort Wayne. And we're going to see how many people can pick up on it. Now, come on over here, Laura. I have something I'm going to show you, and you will agree nobody is going to guess what you're going to do, including me. Because what I'm going to do is shuffle these cards, and you can look at them first. Nobody's going to guess where you're going to stop. I want you to stop me someplace in the pack, anywhere. Right there. You want to change your mind? Good? Got it? Okay. She stopped, and now she's going to transmit the image of that card. Normally, 1/3 of the people have the ability to intercept a brainwave, but today we have a piece of equipment to help her out called a brainwave transmitter. Now, you might think that's an egg beater. No, that's a transmitter. There's only 2 left on the planet. I don't know where the other one is. And I'm going to ask Laura to take the transmitter in her hand. There, just, yeah, don't turn the crank, just pick it up. Here, hold it. Don't point it at me. I'll forget the whole show. All right, I want you to start taking dead aim at these people in the street. They're furthest away out. Point it right at them. Now, wait. Now, you got to do this. Yeah, obviously, you're not a sharpshooter. I want you to hold. I want you to hold the transmitter and turn the crank. That's it. Now, just hit them with a few waves. That's it. Now get these people. Yeah, get these people out here. Wipe out these other people. I'll zap these people. Look at these bozos here in the corner. Boy, really, that's it. Pound them right there. That's good. All right, now get them all. Cream the whole mob. That's it. Wipe them all out. That's enough, Laura. That's enough, because if you get them too hard, they won't even be able to order a sandwich. Now, I'll tell you, this is pretty traumatic, folks. And I know some of you gifted individuals got a brainwave from Laura. Whoever you are now, I'd like to have you get together and as loud as you can, tell her what you got.
To die.
You're a scientific marvel. Yes, it works every time. Connected with the audience.
Want me to scoot over so your mouth can sit that size?
She is now loading a gun to shoot me. Here's a little guy who is 80 years old. He was a tent show figure on what they called the Chautauqua circuit, which was a very elite form of show business. A lot of my old friends worked on Chautauqua, and if you made the Chautauquas, you were known as a very, very high-class entertainer. People like Mark Twain were speakers, and then they would put comedians between each speaker to keep the show moving, and it was a week-long event. Educational, they had a church service on Sunday. Are you going to talk? Yeah. All right. What are you doing? Looking at them. Good crowd, thank you. Are you going to sing? No. No, I'm not going to sing. Good, I'd hate to see him leave. Don't laugh, lady. I could be your kid. Hey. But picking on her. She came here to see the show. Tell her good luck. All right, that's enough. We're in Fort Wayne, Indiana. Huh? I said we're in Fort Wayne. No kidding. No kidding. Been here a couple days, had a great time. They said beautiful women came from Fort Wayne. Yeah, both of them went out of town last night. Oh, now cut it out now. You're already starting problems. I'm going to ask you a question. You have a girlfriend? Yeah. What do you think of her? Not much. You told me she looked like $1 million. Yeah, green and wrinkled. And she's got skin like a peach, rough and fuzzy. She's quite a girl. Did you go with any girl besides this one? Yeah, 3 of them. 3 of them. What were their names? Susie, Lori, and Lassie. Well, Lassie's a dog. So is Susie and Lori. Do you have a dog? Yeah. What's his name? Carpenter. Carpenter, yeah. Why do you call him Carpenter? He does little jobs around the house. Now, I'm not going to do that. But 45 minutes of a lecture, and this guy had you convinced you had butterflies in your stomach, your heart beat too fast, your scalp itched, you had female complaints and nervous disorders, and this was going to save your life. When you bought it, you got Miller's Balm, and this is a real bottle, by the way, purely vegetable tonic. Household use over 50 years. I've had it 35 or more years, so you can guess how old it is. It's gone coast to coast. Hospitals, museums, cardiac rehab fundraisers. Cardiologists laughed. The nurses tried to buy it. A purely vegetable tonic. It was made of red pepper, cinnamon, spearmint, organum, and among other things, 56% alcohol. That's 112 proof. It'll put your cat out at night and teach your dog to play dead. If it was the last dollar in your pocket in 1929, they told you it was the best dollar you'd spend, take care of your health, you're dead without it. When you got home, the dose was 4 teaspoons a day. And if you took 4 teaspoons a day of this stuff, you're going to feel better. I don't care what your problem was. That's pretty strong. And very similar to many of the formulas that were on the medicines. That was a later version. It had all the ingredients listed on the bottle. And at 56%, it was pretty strong. Most of these things were about 20%, maybe a little over, maybe a little under.